Bob in the kitchen today.
That's right. Boom. We're here in the kitchen with Jason Alley, chef and owner of Comfort and Pasture Restaurants in Richmond. And we have Aaron Hatcher, brand manager of Duke's Mayonnaise, hence the shirts, here to make some dishes with us. Welcome to the Hampton Roads Show.
Thanks for having us.
So what are you going to be making? I have a feeling it's going to involve mayonnaise.
It may be a little mayonnaise.
Yeah?
So we're going to do a potato salad.
Okay.
As we're going into the 4th of July weekend and week coming up. Some sort of picnicky items. So a potato salad, pimento cheese, which is all the rage right now.
All right.
And a tomato salad.
Okay, and am I seeing this right? These are purple?
It's sort of a red, white, and blue potato salad.
Gotcha.
How about that
Okay,
for 4th of
you
July?
are just something else. All right, when we get started, I will help, and of course we'll talk more about Duke's Mayonnaise when we get back from the break. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Look at all those yummy ingredients back in the Hampton Roads Show kitchen with Jason Alley, chef and owner of Comfort and Pasture Restaurants in Richmond. And we have Aaron Hatcher, brand manager of Duke's Mayonnaise, making a couple of dishes ahead of the holiday, 4th of July. Welcome to the show. So I'm going to assist and help you. We're going to talk about Duke's Mayonnaise in just a minute, Aaron. But so tell me about the ingredients that you have laid out.
Well, we have a bunch of them, of course. So these are some house-made pickles we have, some bacon that we cure in-house at one of our restaurants, pimentos, which we actually roast in-house instead of using the jarred stuff, but jarred is fantastic.
Yeah.
We just roast ourselves.
Okay.
Some great local tomatoes and Virginia ham. So just, you know, good local ingredients to make some picnic dishes.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let me help you, whatever you need, and we'll get started on the potato salad.
Well, we'll do potato salad. Sounds great. If you'll hand me some radishes, would be wonderful.
Gotcha.
And delicious Duke's mayonnaise, of course, is going to go in.
All
if you just
goes
wanna,
in here?
No, not necessarily. Just throw a pinch in there.
Oh, just a
looks
pinch?
good.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha, gotcha. You know, I never was a big fan of radishes, but
Great.
first
It gives-
for everything, right?
gives great crunch in potato salad. And also you get the red for the red, white, and blue potato salad.
yes.
A little bit of bacon, which you see a lot in like a German potato salad, like
Yes.
vinaigrette-based salads. But it's also good in mayonnaise-based. Would you like to hand me some celery?
Okay.
Fantastic. Also for crunch.
And we were just talking before, it's two restaurants, Comfort and Pastures. One is more, like you said, kind of Southern comfort food. The other one's small plates.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So Pasture is our small plate restaurant. And Comfort is a traditional sort of meat and three, where you pick a protein. We have a chalkboard menu of 13 sides a night.
Oh, wow.
All local and fresh. So Duke's Mayonnaise, of course, is the key to any good
Which is a
Southern
perfect
salad.
time, Jason, to talk about Duke's Mayonnaise. Aaron, you guys have these awesome shirts. We got the nice setup of the Duke's Mayonnaise. Tell me about it and the ingredients and all that good stuff.
Well, Duke's is really unique because there's no sugar in it. So diabetics are big fans of Duke's.
Okay.
But it's also only made with egg yolks, not egg whites. So it's very rich and creamy. Stands up to all kinds of dishes a lot better than a lot of the other brands that you might try.
Gotcha. Like, you know, a lot of people ask the difference between, like, mayo and Miracle Whip. Like, what is the big difference? Big difference in taste, too?
Well, Miracle Whip is what's considered a salad dressing, so it doesn't have nearly as much oil in
Okay.
it. That's the real difference. Mayonnaise has 80% soybean oil in it, whereas a salad dressing is only 35.
Gotcha.
So totally different product, lighter, sweeter. It also has a lot of sugar.
Gotcha. So, but this is a little bit more on the healthier side. Clearly, you like using Duke's Mayonnaise in your dishes.
I do. It's the only mayonnaise we use.
Really?
Yeah, and we actually use a lot of it at the restaurant. We use most of it actually in pimento cheese, interestingly. We sell a lot of pimento cheese at both restaurants. But anything that we use that calls for mayonnaise, it's one of the few things that we don't actually make in the restaurant is mayonnaise. Because
Really?
mine is
Okay.
not as good as the Duke's.
Yeah, you just go get it from them. That's cool.
So anyway, we're just a real simple, light salad.
Okay, so you have the, all right, so we have the radishes, the celery, the bacon.
A little bit of shallot, but any sort of
Okay.
just minced onion is fine. Sweet
right.
onion is better than just like a regular cheap, white
Okay.
onion.
So is this like ta-da finish?
That's it. I'll finish. You want to
Wow,
hand me a
okay.
bowl? We'll
Oh, I got little crackers.
put it in there.
A lot of this is a popular dish, of course, you know, for the holidays, like 4th of July. And you threw in some things, but if folks want to kind of get fancy with
A
it.
little chopped egg is great. Some fresh herbs is great. Anything like that is wonderful. And that's the thing about picnic salads.
Yeah.
Whatever your taste is. If you're vegetarian, you certainly don't need to add the bacon.
Yeah.
It would be a shame not to. But
Have you tasted this awesome?
Oh, it's
you have
incredible.
it? Okay, gotcha. All right, I figured you would have to if it's on there. So that, I love the color of that. That's neat.
thanks. Yeah. So
Okay.
good for the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. So you're in Richmond. So
We
what's
are.
around you? Where are you located at? For folks.
Both
that-
restaurants are downtown.
Okay.
So we're sort of in between VCU and the financial district. Our new
Okay.
restaurant, Pasture, is in the old historic shopping district.
Okay.
So near the old Miller and Rhodes building, and they're on Gray Street, which is beautiful historic architecture and
Now, do you guys have the Duke's mayonnaise in-house that folks can buy? Or do you guys
we don't
just go
do
get
it. We
them at
don't
grocery stores?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just in grocery stores. And Aaron can tell you a little bit more about availability around
Yeah,
here.
we're pick it up here.
Around here,
Okay.
Farm Fresh and Food Lion both carry it.
Gotcha.
Camellias as well, but those are smaller.
And we have it back here, which is something neat too, the olive oil, like you said. That
This is a brand new product. We're
Really?
just launching this year. It started in April.
Really?
And it's made with olive oil. It's a light product. And it's really very tasty.
okay.
It doesn't taste like a light, calorie-free or low-cal.
Well, this is
type of
fun.
dressing.
This is neat to see the ingredients come together and all that good stuff. So when we come back, we're going to do the
Pimento cheese.
pimento cheese and taste the salad when we come back. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Busy man.
They got the wrong number.
All right, we're back in the kitchen with Jason Alley, chef and owner of Comfort and Pasture Restaurants in Richmond. We also have Aaron Hatcher, brand manager for Duke's Mayonnaise. So we did our potato salad, which is awesome, here, of course, with the Duke's Mayonnaise. And now we're going to get started on the pimento cheese.
Correct. So
All right, so
pimento cheese is super southern. It's really, really traditional, but it's one of those things where you either have never not known it existed or
Okay.
you've never had it. There's really seems to be no in between.
Never had it.
You've never had it. So traditionally, you get those little jars of diced pimentos,
Okay.
Duke's mayonnaise, and cheddar cheese, and that is as simple as it gets.
Okay.
At the restaurant, we do it a little bit differently. We roast our own peppers, and then we add a little bit of either minced shallot or grated onion,
Okay.
and fresh tarragon.
Which smelled like the minute you started chopping it up, it was like, whew.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
And then we do a little bit, just a couple dashes of hot sauce.
All right, I like it with a little spice now.
Good.
A couple of dashes.
And a dash or so of Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire. This is always one that's
Worcestershire
fun
sauce.
to say 3 times real fast.
And if you want to grab the peppers over there, and just like all these recipes,
Okay.
it really depends on how you like it.
Okay.
A little bit
just
more, a
kinda-
little bit less is not going to
So
hurt.
just what?
I'd say 2 of those.
Okay.
Let's make it 3.
All right.
Perfect.
Like it.
Very little salt because the cheese itself,
Yeah.
you know, is a little salty. And then a good twist of black pepper.
Okay.
And more mayonnaise than you think you need is the key.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. But it's healthy.
Wholesome.
Healthier option, yes.
sure.
Natural.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
All
Go ahead
right,
and give
stir
that a
this around. All right, Aaron, so tell me about the, it's what, the Tomato Festival?
It's the Hanover Tomato Festival.
Okay.
It's on July 14th. It's actually Mechanicsville. It's at Pole Green Park.
Okay.
And it's an all-day event where it's all things tomato. You
love
try
tomatoes.
tomato sandwiches,
Really?
tomato pie, tomato salad, and then there are recipe contests and costume contests.
Oh, a costume contest.
And then-
Okay.
and competitions for the biggest tomato and the ugliest tomato. It's a lot of fun.
So July 14th from 9 to 4 at Pole Green Park. That's going to be in Mechanicsville, Virginia.
Exactly.
And you went and said, you know, of course we're talking about Duke's Mayonnaise, and you guys are going to be handing out the little baby jars.
Yeah, our
Look
new
how
product
cute.
of Duke's Light with olive oil. We'll be handing these out, and little samples of tomato sandwiches. Baby
Okay.
Dukes.
So when you have, is it like the cooking competition, do they have to use the Duke's Mayonnaise, or is this just...
Well, it's
not.
all about the Hanover.
Okay, so they got tomatoes
We're
on the star.
just
Gotcha.
the showcase,
Gotcha.
showcasing the tomatoes. But
Okay.
it's a lot of fun, great family event.
Yeah.
Be good and hot, most likely.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I see you dicing up some tomatoes over there. Hence, I love tomatoes.
Good.
I could eat them all the time.
So
All right, so is that good?
that looks exactly perfect.
All right.
So if we want to transfer that to a platter, at the restaurant we serve it with good Surrey. Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you. With good Surrey County cured
Okay.
Virginia ham and house-made bread and butter pickles.
I just tasted those pickles. Chris was over here trying to get to the ingredient. Okay, do you want it on like one side
Yes,
or
ma'am,
just
that'd be
kinda-
perfect.
okay.
Thanks. And so with the tomato salad, typically in restaurants you see it with some sort of vinaigrette and maybe mozzarella cheese.
Uh-huh.
I firmly believe that what you really want with tomatoes is mayonnaise, and specifically Duke's, of course. So when we do tomato salads, instead of making a dressing or making a vinaigrette, we just use a little bit of fresh herbs like basil, the mayonnaise, and then the juices from the tomatoes actually make the dressing.
Really?
So instead of
Okay.
doing olive oil and all this stuff, you get all the delicious seasoning that you need from the mayonnaise.
I never thought about that. You know, a lot of folks don't maybe not think about that. And this is the fun way. This is kind of like the small plates. I know you mentioned at one of the restaurants you guys have little finger foods.
Exactly.
Good way to eat.
So this would be a big version of one of our small plates.
All right. Well, we're going to let you guys continue to plate this up. Thank you so much for coming all the way
We're happy
here
to be
to
here.
showcase this, of course, with the Duke's Mayonnaise. And remember that Hanover Tomato Festival is going to be July 14th from 9 to 4. So if you're looking for something to do, go out, get your tomato on, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Jason, Aaron.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Did she just say get your tomato on?